So one of my favorite quests in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is going to have to deal with this guy right here, Menhart. After you finish his quest, he's going to give you a free sword. He's going to be a trainer. He's going to teach you a bunch of pretty amazing attacks in the game. He's also going to unlock the Tourney, and he's going to give you a place to sleep. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this. First things first, you want to get to the second region of the game. Once you get to the second region, come over to Kuttenburg, and he should be standing screaming in the streets right here. If he's not in the streets, you can go over to any tavern and ask the innkeeper what's going on in the area. This should reveal all the different side quests in Kuttenburg. Regardless, once you come back over here and you find him screaming, go ahead and challenge him to a duel. Now, when I challenged him to a duel, I was able to beat him. And not only did I beat him, but I also have a decent stat in speech as well as in scholarship. If you're struggling with speech checks, all you have to do is use a Henry's Fox potion. That's a really great way to get up a lot of speech very easily. Regardless, you want to go ahead and side with Menhart and make sure that you pay off all of his debt that he's getting himself into because of his mouth. After this entire conversation is over and you finish this amazing cutscene, you're going to make your way over to the tavern to sit down with Menhart and talk to him again. At this point, go ahead and agree with him and tell him you want to help. He will then ask you to steal a sword. Now, this is very specific and it's a little bit difficult. You have to steal the sword and you cannot be seen by anybody. If you are seen at any point while stealing the sword, that information will not necessarily hurt the quest line, but it will affect the certain outcomes of the quest line. So I suggest that you wait until 12 o'clock, get to this point right here when somebody opens the door. Go ahead, hop over the fence. Make your way into the building. Climb all the way up the stairs. Over here in this room is going to be a key on this guy right here. Take the key and then you can go into this chest and you can get yourself an amazing longsword as well as a lot of Groschen. Once you grab that, go ahead up to the main hall and grab the sword. Steal the sword and make your way to the main town square. Place the sword on display and you're good to go. Wait for daytime and go ahead and talk to Menhart again. If you were able to do this without being seen, you will get a very good cutscene and it's going to be the, I guess you would say, best outcome. If you were actually seen, it's kind of funny because it's going to be harder for you to lie throughout this entire cutscene and you're going to get a completely different interaction. Regardless of how you went through this quest, you're then going to have to fight all of these guys in a duel. Now, me personally, I use short swords, but my swordsmanship skill was able to carry me through this entire quest line without any issues. Menhart is going to ask you to join his brotherhood, and I went ahead and I told him yes. I don't know what happens if you refuse, but I don't think you'll be able to continue the quest line without joining him. Let me know down in the comment section below if you refused him and if you were still able to continue the quest. I'm very curious. Regardless, once you go over to the tournament and you're ready to fight the other characters, it's time for you to go to work. It's probably not a bad idea to go ahead and save using save your schnapps or whatever you have by any means necessary so that you can clear out all of these different fights. I was able to wrap them up pretty easily. It wasn't complicated at all, but it will take you a little bit of patience, and you probably want to wait for them to try to hit you so you can get back at them with master strikes. Regardless, because I was able to get through all of my fights unscathed and undefeated, we got one of the best results for this quest line. Now, a couple of tips and tricks while you're in this tournament. You can actually go over to an NPC and heal yourself. You're allowed to eat food, use potions, and all of that. I did not use poisons because I figured that that would get you disqualified, but I was able to use a bunch of potions and nothing happened. So you don't have to worry about using potions in this quest. If you have Buck's Blood or other potions that help with stamina, it's a great time to use them. Also, if your sword starts to dull up a little bit, you can come over here and you can sharpen it. Now that you know everything about the tournament area, go ahead and take out your opponents, and once you finish things up, congratulations. You then have to wait about 4 in-game days to talk to Menhart again. Once the timer is up, you'll get a notification that Menhart is ready to see you. Go over to the Brotherhood area and you'll find him standing outside of the training area. He will thank you for all of your diligence, your hard work, and your courage, and he'll give you a free weapon. He'll also tell you that you're allowed to stay here, so you get yourself a free bed, which is pretty awesome. Not only do you have a bed, but you'll also be able to have a chest so that you can store all of your items. This is one of the joined chests, so it's going to be connected to all the other chests across the world. Once you finish that up, go ahead and talk to him again, and you can get him to train you. Now, just to let you know, currently right now there's a huge bug with him. If you try to practice with him, he will not disengage from battle and you will be stuck in the battle animation. So currently I would avoid doing that.
Enough! I surrender.
However, you can talk to him and have him train you to learn different moves if you wish to. It's pretty cool though. One of the moves that he taught me was really valuable and it helped me through a lot of the tourney that we're going to be fighting later on in this guide. Now, once you've learned everything you need to learn from him, go ahead and ask him about the tournament. He's going to give you all the information and he's going to ask you if you would like to join. For me, I went ahead and said yes. I haven't done the sword and shield one yet, but I have done the free for all and I also did long swords. These are two pretty amazing fights in the game and I enjoyed every second of it. I'm probably going to make a full-blown guide about the tourney here in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 because there's actually a lot of things going on here. But that's going to be exactly how you unlock an amazing sword, a place to sleep, the tourney, and this really amazing quest line in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. If you like what I do on the channel, make sure you smash the like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. And consider subbing so that you don't miss out on any more tips, tricks, guides, and everything else you need for this game. This is your boy MSensei, but for now though, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here.